So we're gonna go ahead and take LR Broly, Chila, and Lemo into the Omega Shenron event here. So I mean, let's just really hop in. I've been doing videos about this Broly here in a couple of different content so far. I did Fusion Zamasu, I even did the Blue Falcon and Goku event, but today we're going to do Omega, and I think that he'll actually be really good for the stage. He can actually buff our character's defense, right, in this first phase, and that could be helpful, considering that, especially if we're bringing up a lot of build-up characters, right? I guess in this specific setup it won't really matter, but if you're bringing a lot of characters that will build up over time, you know, and he's on that team, you can support them defensively by 52% if you're grabbing Int Key Spheres or Tech Key Spheres, right? So right here, we'll grab this. And then another thing about Broly, Chila, and Lemo is that they also do provide, we don't actually even need to grab a lot of Q with you. They also do provide a greatly attack debuff, right, to the enemy. I guess saying provide is kind of strange, but on their 12 key super attack, they greatly lower attack, right? And we obviously know that they get an additional when you hit 24 key. So that's a guaranteed additional super that they get right there. And they just instantly greatly lower his attack, which is really good. This Omega is able to be debuffed, and again, you know, as a turn 1 boss, he can be a little annoying, right? He has a 0 cooldown on a super attack. And even though the chance isn't that high, right, the fact is that he could just super you very consistently still early on, which can be very annoying, right? Especially for a lot of your characters that you want to be, like, stacking up in slot 1, for instance, right? So that's the only thing that could be bad about it, but besides that, things should be just fine for the most part still. Honestly, I might like have the Brolys float. I'm thinking maybe on this on this team build, maybe have the Brolys float around. I'm not too sure. I haven't really decided, because I guess the thing is that getting the Brolys together, they're just gonna instantly win, I feel like. So yeah, I probably will do that. I did bring LR Golden Frieza as well, so we're not even gonna have as a monster rotation. So I guess I'll do that. I'm probably going to float off. I mean, I kind of want to float off Gogeta Blue, but I guess it doesn't really matter, right? I might keep him on rotation instead, to be honest. Because as long as he's on the other rotation, he'll be creating the Rainbow Key Spheres. And, you know, we can set up the orbs for Broly next turn for his potential guaranteed dodge. Now, the only thing is that in this first phase, Broly cannot dodge, right? That's the only thing about him. But besides that, he will be just fine. I want a stack with this guy, which does suck, but I'm going to have to grab this because I want to get a 12 key super attack stack. I could probably bring this down and we can get a lot of physical orbs next turn. Yeah, I think that is actually 7, is it not? So we're going to get, I think the good thing about this event is that being a longer event means I can get a lot of different situations where I'm able to stack up with these characters. You know, I just realized I haven't done like a hour-long showcase for Gogeta and Broly, which I'm interested in doing. Something like that, right, for them. I think that could be a good way to see how Gogeta and Broly are able to work across all the content, right? Because I probably have to restructure that, because the thing is, we got Frieza as a fight. I think Frieza's pretty tough, but I don't know, is Frieza as hard as like Goku Black, like the Super Saiyan Rose like Goku Black? But I don't know. But Beerus definitely is up there. I would say, like, again, top 3 hardest fights right now in the game are probably Beerus, which this Broly trio can't actually really be used in that fight. They would just, they're not good in that fight, right? So I don't think it's really worth showing them off in that Beerus fight. Their type disadvantage, Beerus disables dodge. I mean, I guess I could take them into there and like see if they tank normal still. I guess that could be interesting, but if they get touched by a super attack, they're obviously just instantly dead, right? There's no surprise there, but I think it could be interesting to see that. But I don't know. Another thing is that, you know, Beerus changes orbs, so you can't really control what's gonna happen like that, right? Okay, again, I'll put you here. So we do get 9 key spheres here, and we're getting a lot of physical orbs. So again, Broly trio, again, they're at 300k. Usually I feel like I'm seeing them around like a 300k range, right? And then essentially they get 150% defense on their super attack effects, which would mean that they're shooting up to what, 750k? Yeah, they're shooting up to 750k here. Which in that case, that's pretty good. I think like a 750k defense raise. Well, no. My brain can't work apparently. 300. Wait, is that the right amount? Yeah, no, it is because yeah, sorry, my math. It's 400k, 450k defense raise. God, I can't even speak. They're honestly, for a support character, not doing that bad damage, right? You know, I think that the damage right here is pretty decent. And the triple super here is very nice because again we get the triple debuff, but this Broly probably finishes the job here is what I'm thinking. Ejo Broly at the end, unless he just gets like 0 crits, which he could do like 6 super attacks, not get a crit any of them, and then obviously this Omega would just straight up live, which probably is preferred because then that means I can get the Broly rotation a lot easier, but it's not that big of a deal. Really, it is not. One good thing is that I wasn't able to show in the other showcases, I believe, the Broly trio with this guy's domain effect up. And the thing about the domain effect is, while it buffs the bosses, it also does give the characters a 20% stat increase, which could be really good. Yeah, okay, so I'm actually going to get a stack with Gogeta here. Unless I get sealed, and you know, that kind of sucks. But I'd rather get a stack here with Gogeta. AGO Broly, not really worried about him getting like another extra attack stack. It could be useful, but it's not that big of a deal. And this Gogeta might not even finish the job because this is 55% Gogeta, right? So he is super effective, but okay, so he does finish it up. Okay, that's fine. That is a-okay because again, I think this guy getting a stack will be more important than Broly getting a stack, right? So we should be a-okay. Now we're at the mercy of orbs here. So we'll have to see how the orbs end up being. Very bad orbs, I would say. So we have to grab this because Golden Frieza needs 3 key spheres, right? He needs 3 key spheres. Like that's a requirement for him. With the 2 in orbs, I can get this. Why is it the same amount of key, by the way? Oh, no, because Broly gives the extra 2 key support, right? With the 2 in orbs, he gives extra defense to everyone. But then with the physical orbs, he gets extra defense to himself. Which probably would end up being better, him getting the defense for himself. Just because... So it'd be... Well, it would be... Actually, no, he would get more defense from the in orbs. Because he would get 39% defense compared to an extra 20%. Yeah, that would actually end up better like this. So we're going to grab this here. And then we get the support as well. So that helps out. 150k defense, huh? That's easily the lowest we've seen him at. Obviously, we don't have big bad bosses or anything like that activated here. But like that's pretty low, I would say, for what I've seen Broly able to hit. Now here we have to rely on his 50% dodge chance, which did actually go through, which is really good. But I think if he didn't dodge that, he would have taken a lot of damage, right? After his super attack here, I mean, he's only going to be at 300k defense, even with the massive raise, because we couldn't get any orbs. And this is the thing with Broly on this team specifically, is that he may struggle for key, right? Especially if you enter a phase like this. Luckily, he decided to dodge both of the attacks right there, which is really good. Very, very, very helpful, because if he didn't dodge those, let's just say probably was dead there, right? But at least we're going to be fine from here, which is a good thing, right? I guess one good thing that could have come from it is falling under 39% HP. That could have been good. Obviously, this phase doesn't take any damage. In this phase as well, specifically. I'll probably... I mean, what I could do is I could, like, have Gogeta Blue take a huge hit right here. We'll transform with Broly. Let's just get him out of here. Let's get the domain effect up. Omega's gonna hit a lot harder here, to be fair. So I am actually scared about Gogeta Blue taking too much damage. Funny enough. Like, if I don't transform him. Because, on one hand, I could not transform him. And then I could be in a situation where I would get... Trying to make sure I can get a Rainbow Orb. I guess, worst case scenario, I could just get that one. But, okay, this worked out. Because if I do this... He's at 250k defense. I would like to see an AoE normal, like, hit me and then not kill me, but get me under 39% HP, right? And then have Zamasu next rotation Golden Frieza, like setting up like the mega nuke turn, right? With Broly Trio, because they do change the entire key sphere to rainbow. No, to physical key spheres once you fall under 39% HP. And then if I could use that to nuke the final phase, that could be really fun. So I'm gonna risk it here. If I have to hop in again, I don't really care, honestly. That should be fine. So this is what I was scared about though. The attack raise is pretty devastating, but yeah, we only took 42k, so I think we're fine. Now this thing I'm scared of is this guy killing, because he could very well just like kill Omega before anything even happens. Oh no, Omega's gone. All right, goodbye, Omega. You're just dead. He's just gone. There's like no way he lives. No. Okay. Yeah. I mean, this phase is still squishy, but this is fun to see. What a funny guy is he? Oh, okay. Oh, goodbye. You're just dead. That was cool. All right, so now we have this here, and I might keep this as rotation because I could get shocking speed here. So we can get 5 into key spheres and then buff defense here. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll get extra key for everyone. We'll grab this with Zamasu, then Frieza will do this. So Broly Trio's at 313k here. Okay. And then he'll be able to lock down slot 1 pretty nicely, even without the guaranteed dodge. Which is cool, right? Golden Frieza has his full passive, and then there's another dodge right there. Now we're getting the double super. Keep in mind, this Broly Trio, when they're at 24 key, they give 10% damage reduction to movie bosses and not super bosses, and no, it is super bosses. Yeah, my bad. I was thinking super class when I just said that, but no, super bosses and movie bosses. So Zamasu here is actually getting an extra 10% reduction, and then so is the Golden Frieza. So Zamasu does cap down at what, 40% reduction. So he's actually still going to be at 50% damage reduction here compared to what his usual numbers would be. Dodge? Good. Okay. Good. That's what we want to see. So that's good. And then Golden Frieza is going to be at 70% reduction still instead of just 60%. But again, the one thing is that you have to remember Broly Trio does need to attack first for that to actually proc properly. Dude, Zamasu's doing a lot of damage here. Oh my goodness. Y'all see that? Woohoo! Those attack stats are high. Yeah, Zamasu can hit hard on this team, dude, with Golden Frieza. Golden Frieza is like stupid. Jesus actually is a stupid support character. But yeah, Broly Trio did very well here. I mean, things could have gone bad, but there is a team build where I think Broly Trio could always get the key spheres, which I'll probably show off. I'm thinking tomorrow I'll show off that team build. It's actually the team build on Power of Wishes with Bulma. Him next to Bulma together, they share 4 links. Bulma will be orb changing and supporting. So even though Broly Trio is not actually on a 200% leader skill, that'll be perfectly okay. By the way, this guy does not die here, obviously. Ooh, 280k though. That's quite a bit still from Omega. To be fair, Broly's not a character that raises defense, or like, how to explain it. He doesn't stack defense, right? He has the 4-turn defense raise before he transforms, but at this point that's run out, right? Broly, outside of that, doesn't stack defense on a super attack effect at all. He doesn't raise, like, well, he does raise defense on a super attack effect, right? But it doesn't like carry over multiple turns. So Omega doing that was a pure 40% defensive debuff, right? Compared to like characters who stack defense, they take those kind of attacks a lot better. I'm pretty sure we finish things off here. We might not actually. I think it's possible that we don't finish off in Omega specifically on this rotation, but we'll see. It depends on what my Broly wants to do. Because, yeah, this one got the additional number. I think my Broly has enough juice in him to finish the fight off, honestly. If you guys aren't aware, my Broly does have the... Okay, going for it took a lot of damage there. My Broly does have... What's it called? Duping him now. So he has, like, what? 15 crit-ish around there. So he could crit on a lot of these attacks, but we'll see. LR Golden Frieza was not able to get a lot of his super attacks off, and keep in mind, Omega is stronger here because of domain, right? So that's like it's like a double-edged sword. Omega is stronger, but so are your characters defensively, right? But I feel like the attack boost for Omega might matter a lot more to characters, especially who just like are under 500k defense level. Okay, Frieza lives this, and then you do that. Frieza after he supers, funny enough, I don't think he's gotten his full defense passive, and he gets the defense race here. He probably should be okay. Probably. I mean, it'd be funny if I die here right at the end. Ideally, I would love a triple super attack here. Funny enough, the Golden Frieza like dodge build here might fail me compared to getting a crit build for him. Oh, no, they just came in. Yeah, I don't need crit, bro. Like, look at that. Who needs crits? Come on, let's be real. Let's be for real. Let's go. Let's go. We cooked. We cooked. We cooked. We cooked. We cooked. That was the HP that we ended off on. But I think Broly Trio did show themselves off pretty well here. They're able to show off the dodge effectively. Again, the best thing about them in terms of what was changed with their EZA is the fact that they got the 50% baseline chance to dodge, so that they're not just stuck as a complete zero dodge without the 7 orbs, which is really good. And then the support abilities are just so much better too. I love it quite a bit. Thanks y'all for watching though, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.